Hey, so today we are going to try a little bit more subtraction with multi-digit numbers. And so you are going to take on this really cool task where you are going to digitally do some subtraction. This is similar to yesterday, but practice makes better. So let's do one more round of multi-digit subtraction where we will need to regroup or borrow. It is important that you remember each place value only can have one digit. It's also important to remember to keep track of what we're borrowing so we don't forget and accidentally make errors in our math. I wanted to show you how to use these slides so that you can show us the amazing subtraction work you can do. So we stack our subtraction problem to make it much more efficient for us to calculate. Calculate means doing the arithmetic. Arithmetic? Well, what's that? That just means math. So we look in our ones column because we always start in the ones place. If you can't take the bottom number away from the top number, then we've got to come over here and borrow from the tens. So 0 take away 2. Uh-oh. Well, if I don't have any cake, then I certainly can't share cake with two of my friends. So I'm going to have to go next door and borrow from the 9. So I click and drag my line over because I'm crossing out the 9. Why am I crossing out the 9? That's right, I'm borrowing one set of tens. So I'm going to write an 8. Now, I'm going to put that one set of tens in this box, but I'm going to drag my box down to remind myself that it means 10, not add 1. So now I have 10 minus 2, and that gives me 8. Great job. Now we're going to move to the tens position. We have 8 tens minus 5 tens, or simply 8 minus 5. What is 8 minus 5? Yeah, 3. Good job. Let's move into the hundreds position. We have 4 hundreds minus 1 hundreds, or 4 minus 1. And what is 4 minus 1? That's right, it's 3. And we have no other digits to borrow from, and we don't need to. So 490 minus 152 equals 338. Great job. Let's do just one more to make sure that we've got this down. Okay, here we go. We start from which position? That's right, the place value that we start at is the ones. And that is over here on the right. So 8 minus 4. Well, I can take away 4 from 8 because 8's bigger. So 8 minus 4, I know, is 4. In our tens column, we have 4 tens. Take away 7 tens. Whoa, hold up. I hear you saying, and you're right. We cannot take 7 away from 4 because 4 is smaller than 7. If I only have 4 pieces of cake, again, I can't give a piece of cake to each of 7 friends. So I take and click and drag my line over to the 6 because I'm going to borrow from its neighbor. I'm taking one set, so I have to reduce my number by 1. And I bring the one that I borrowed over to the tens. It's interesting to know that anytime you borrow, the number or the digit you will always bring over will be a 1. It will never be any other digit. So you know if you borrow, the number you bring over is a 1. Now, I like to drag it down so I remember I'm looking at 14, not 1 plus 4 plus 7 like we do in addition. So I have 14 minus 7. You're right, that does equal 7. Good job. And now we look at our final column, which is the hundreds column. 500 minus 300, or 5 minus 3. It is much easier to just read the digits. And 5 minus 3 is 2. So 648 minus 374 is 274. Wow, that's really cool. You're going to continue this activity on your own and submit it to your teacher when you're done. Good luck, have fun with this, and the next time we see you, we will review inverse operations with addition and subtraction.